Well, I managed to record this morning, so we are back at it again. It actually feels full circle in a way. Once Greg unalived Doreen in such an epically spectacular way, it just felt like I had to let it go and move ahead. Having everything that could go wrong right at the beginning, really could have been a throw in the towel moment. But it honestly has relit determination under me. Why do I want to do this project? What is the point of it? I have had a lot of crazy things happen to me in my life. Things that paralyzed me for so long. Things that molded my personality into something that really looked solid on the outside. To everyone in my life, I could do it all. Handle difficult people, make hard decisions, understand medical terms, and ask the right questions. I would see things from every angle and ask all the right questions to hold every situation together with clarity. When I spoke up about the abuse, both when I was a child and then again as a teenager, it was met with disbelief and coercion. I didn't feel protected or safe, so my default became to rescue. I have a member of my family who is a recovering addict. They have come so far, and I am so proud of them. In the height of their addiction, though, I missed weeks of work to run them to rehab after rehab. All hours of the night, I was on call, driving up and down the highway because I was the only person they wanted. I was there in the day, in the night, at court, in prison. It was consuming. One of the hardest things I have ever done, and this was before the earth-shattering healing, was to tell them no. Remember, I never said no. They wanted one more chance, one more time, one more rehab. I said no. I was convinced that I had killed them. And you know what? I didn't. But I was so unhealthy emotionally that I didn't even see that correlation between a boundary and them not dying. It was shortly after that they went away and I reconnected with my mom. Not because I was healed and wanted to reconnect with my mom, but because this person asked me to. Until last year, when I got serious about all of this, I still did things that hurt me for others. I had a lot of unhealed baggage with my mom, and yet I stuffed those feelings down for others. I want to do this project because I honestly can't believe it sometimes. How I went from such a place of hurt and brokenness, never considering my own feelings and well-being, to a place where I feel safe and stable emotionally for the first time ever. And I never plan on going back. This project is my way of figuring out who I am, who I want to be, and how I'm going to get there. Making a starter and baking bread is a way for me to leave my room, and maybe being creative again will help me feel like a person. I am really enjoying this project, and even though Doreen had to be put to rest, I have high hopes for Clara. I have learned that fighting against something just to make it work is like pushing a boulder up a hill. It only makes things harder. Like when I said no to my family member, or when I sent emails to my friends about needing space to work on stuff. Once I stopped fighting to make something work, it just naturally came together, and I was able to move forward. Today feels like a good day.